Hey y'all. Hey. What's up, boo? Hey Aunt Carol. Hey girl. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Hey brother. I cannot get over this queso name, dude. Hey sis. Thank you for coming. I'm on two different cameras, y'all. I'm going back and forth. Look at J Boyd stepping in. All right. Thank you for coming, Jarvis. Mr. J Boyd. Thank you. Well, I know it. That's right. Appreciate the support, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Well, hey, welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl, Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. Thank you so much. If you're here, either on YouTube or on Keena's Corner podcast page, please leave me a like, a share, a comment, all that good stuff, and let me know that you're here. If you comment, of course, while I'm talking, I'll just catch you at the end, but don't well, I mean, it's up to you, but don't leave because I got some stuff, some good stuff to say always. So if you come in while I'm talking, I'll catch it at the end. But thank you so much for being here. Please give me a like and share and stuff like that. That's the only way that Facebook is going to know you like my content. The only way that YouTube is going to know that you like my content by supporting and subscribing and sharing and liking and doing all that good stuff. So I don't be asking for no reason. It's for a purpose, okay? I try to do everything with a purpose, with intention behind it, right? So tonight, um, on this particular topic, if you read it, this is season four, episode four, season four, episode four. Self-esteem and personal issues affect the relationships, but chivalry is not dead. That's what I think that's a pretty good topic, and I got some good things to say tonight. Listen to me. Um, to the things I say, know that I'm always coming from a good place. If things I say trigger you, then good. I don't I don't mean it like I'm trying to hurt you, but I mean on Keno's Corner, we're trying to heal over here, right? We're trying to heal. So if somebody say trigger you, then okay, maybe you need to do some healing. We all do though. These are things I've realized that I've had to realize about myself that I've had to go through and grow through. So if I say anything that triggers you, then maybe you need to do some healing. Sis, look at you coming through. What up, boo? Thank you for coming. But so tonight, let's jump into this episode. First, let's talk about this. And I say it all the time, but it's something that I got to keep saying because if I keep saying something, then we ain't got it yet, right? We ain't got it yet. So, a lot of men and women, they come into relationships or marriages, whatever commitments, they come into them unhealed, right? Unhealed. And unhealed meaning from a bunch of different things. That could be from past relationships, that can be from like past traumas or even things in their childhood that they've never healed. Of course, when you don't take the time to sit still and heal, when you don't take that time to sit still and heal and learn about yourself and reflect on things that you could have learned about yourself, right? And take accountability and learn from whatever lesson that you were supposed to learn from, those same wounds that you never heal, you're going to take to somebody else. You're going to take them right to somebody else if you don't take the time to sit still and heal, right? If you feel that you have to be with somebody, like, I mean, yeah, I think most of us know or have met like at some point the type of person that like they always in a relationship. Have you? I have. The type of people that they cannot be alone. Like they've got to be in a relationship. Anybody ever met anybody like that? I have plenty of times. If you are one of these people, like if you feel like you have just got to be with somebody at all times, you need to sit down and figure out why because something is wrong with it. Something is wrong with it, right? It's not normal. If you cannot, y'all, if you can't be alone, like for any period, you just feel like you got to be in a relationship, that's a problem. You may have some sort of like abandonment issue. And again, it could stem from all the way from your childhood, but it's something that you never sat down and looked at and feel and felt like you had it was an issue or a problem with. It was something that you never looked at and wanted to heal, right? It's something for you to work on. So think about that for a minute, what I just said. Just think about it. Even coming out of my lips, it don't sound right, does it? No. Like you can't just sit alone. You can't be by yourself. You gotta be in a relationship. Something is wrong with it. Just period. Something's wrong with it. Right? So again, season one, I kept saying, sit still and heal. Sit still and heal. I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt. Sit still and heal. You've got to. That's for men and women. Sit still and heal. It's imperative for your life, right? Some men and women are also like in places where they have to be needed. This is a self-esteem thing. That's what we're talking about tonight. Right? Again, some men and women are in places where they feel like they have to be needed. Like it's a need of theirs, an essential of theirs, a necessity of theirs, a requirement of theirs. They have to be needed. That's a problem as well. That's a huge problem. I'm gonna explain myself, of course. Um, when you find these type of people, the people that have to be needed, this is usually where you like gonna find people in relationships and marriages that like they don't match. They literally do not match each other. Like literally, they're unequally yoked. Well, what you mean, Keena? What you mean? I'm gonna tell you. Women that have to be needed and women, us ladies. I usually I'm speaking to a lot of women on here. I think about 80% women listen to me and about 20% men. So women, when we feel that we have to be needed in relationships, you usually gonna take on that role of more of like a caretaker over than being a partner. That's not where you're trying to be. But that's what's going to happen when you feel like you have to be needed in a relationship. What I mean by that, this is like me. If I just have to be needed in this relationship, this commitment that I'm in, if I have to be needed, this is like me having a vehicle, my own place to stay, a job, all this kind of stuff, right? But somehow I end up with a man who has none of that. We don't match. We're unequally yoked, right? Like while I'm at work, he at home playing the game. While I'm at work making a living, right? He at home playing the game. He's got my car and he's taking me to work. I, and we don't think we can do any better. That's a self-esteem problem, y'all. You're unequally yoked. You have taken on literally like a caretaker role. You like his mom when he was a child, right? When you have to be needed, women, right? And then when men need to be needed in relationships, this is where you see like the controlling men. It ain't cute. It ain't fun, right? I believe that like a form, like control is a form of like abuse already, and it only gets worse. Like these type of men look for women who seem helpless, who seem helpless. I'm not calling nobody helpless, right? But they look for women, the men that need to be, they have to be needed. They look for women who seem helpless, right? That form of control, right? Maybe the woman, whoever she is, does not have like stability financial wise. Maybe she don't have stability. Like she just can't up and leave. She can't do things on her own because depending on him for his finances, his money, right? Or she's got something that she's got to rely on him for. Is my point, right? There are even like some dynamics, y'all. Move my notes. There are some dynamics like when it's sad, but some guys actually want you needing them, y'all, because they gotta feel like to them that they saved you, right? Kind of like a damsel in distress. They felt like they saved you, that you needed them, that they put you on, they saved you. That's a self-esteem issue, y'all. When you feel like you got to be in these commitments and you got to be needed, that's a self-esteem issue, right? And if any of what I just said made sense or described you or somebody that you know, especially you, didn't work on yourself because that's a self-esteem issue. If your self-esteem is low, y'all know that you're going to accept less and tolerate more. Accept less meaning you know you're not getting what you should. You're going to accept the bare minimum. And then you're going to tolerate more, meaning you're going to tolerate more bullshit when you don't have to. Period. Man or woman. If you don't feel worthy, y'all, you're going to view a relationship as a way to be seen, to be validated, to be valued, to be heard, to be accepted. Because it's like somebody wanted you, is what you feel. That's a word. Well, if it's not worth it, y'all, if you're tolerating things that you shouldn't simply for the sake of you saying that I have a man or I have a woman, I have somebody to call mine. Let this sink. Those are facts. Those are facts. A lot of us are cool with accepting the bare minimum, being mistreated, accepting things we don't have to, simply just to say we have a significant other. That's a self-esteem issue. It is, y'all. When your self-esteem is low, like you're gonna feel like you need somebody, right? And you're gonna start depending on them. That's not what you want. You're gonna start depending on this person, y'all, and that's not what you want. Even you're gonna even depend on this person for your happiness. You can't do that. First of all, it's not their responsibility. But you placing your happiness like in the hands of somebody else and thinking that they can make you happy, first of all, it's irresponsible of you. That's not their job. Look within yourself to make you happy first. But when you feel like you need somebody, when you feel like you got to be in these commitments and these relationships, you're going to start depending on them. You don't want to be codependent. You want to be independent. But then you're going to start depending on them for everything and even your happiness. And that's sad, but it's true. Work on your self-esteem. Working on self-esteem. A lot of us have these issues and we don't even realize it or recognize it. It's pretty bad. You don't get that job to somebody else, y'all. Just make yourself happy first. Like you fear being alone because you don't want to feel empty. That's a problem. That is a problem, y'all. You've got to at some point be able to sit by yourself and work on healing yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna this cycle just gonna keep on going like many things I talk about, right? Nobody should be able to control whether you're happy or not. Facts. Nobody should be able to control that. Just period. You don't place your happiness in the hands of somebody else. When you have low self-esteem, y'all, you're gonna feel unworthy and you're gonna look for other people to make you feel valuable. But it's not up to them to do it. Self. It's not up to them to do it. Right? Also, you get in these relationships where your self-worth, like, or your self-esteem is very low. Your self-esteem is low. You get in these relationships, you're gonna be very insecure. Very insecure. Insecure. So if I'm not secure in my relationship, I'm always gonna feel like you're doing something that's gonna cause problems because I'm always gonna be accusing you of something. I'm always gonna be accusing you of looking at another woman or doing other things when you probably might not even done them. But I'm not, my self-worth, my self-esteem is very low. So I'm insecure at this point. I don't trust you, right? That ain't even fair to your partner if you come into the relationship like that. That's that wound I'm talking about again that you never healed. You took it to somebody else. And it could be to the person that didn't even deserve it. It's not the person that was going to actually do right by you, who's tried his or her best to love you to death and to show you that they are worthy, but you will never see it because your worth is not where it should be. Snaps. Snaps, y'all. Snaps. When you don't know your worth, y'all, you gonna, I've said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it, you're gonna tolerate unnecessary BS. When you do not know your worth, you're going to tolerate unnecessary BS. Stuff you ain't got to. It's not even just, it don't make sense. You can't make it make sense. It'll never make sense, right? Somebody hear me say that just because this man keeps coming back to you over and over again after a breakup is not a flex. Now we about to go a little deeper. Let me know if I'm speaking. Let me know if I'm speaking in the comments because I'm about to get deep with it now. If I hurt your feelings, if I trigger you, good. Heal. I'm gonna say it again. Somebody hear me say, right? Hear me say, hear me clear, real good. Just because he keeps coming to you back like over and over and over again, time and time again, just because he keeps coming back to you over and over again after a breakup, that is not a flex. It's not a flex. I don't care what you heard. I'm telling you, it's not a flex, right? It's not a flex. It is a self esteem issue on your part because you keep allowing him to come back. Anybody catch me? Anybody catch that? There's a Jill. Snaps. That is a self esteem issue, y'all. He runs back because you let him. He's gonna keep coming back because you let him. Like he's gonna run back because he think you're weak over him. Anybody will run back, right? He's gonna keep running back because he thinks you'll always be there, to accept anything and everything he does to you. He's not coming back because he loves you that much, because he couldn't imagine life without you, because he realized what he did. He's not coming back for that because he loves you so much. If that was the case, y'all, like if he couldn't imagine life without you and that he loved you so much, and he actually did fear losing you, just know, y'all, that whoever it is would do right from the jump. From the jump. Not after he didn't seen you cry and do everything and you apologize and this been going on for cycles and you've done this again and again. No, he would do right from the very beginning. He don't want to put you in BS. He don't want to put you or himself in that predicament to ever lose you for real. So he's gonna do right from the jump if that were the case, right? No, he's gonna keep coming back because you let him come back. What you allow will continue. If you're gonna let somebody walk all over you, you may as well be a doormat. Point blank. Period. Right? Nobody, nobody should ever be okay and comfortable like hurting you, seeing you cry, especially when they know they caused the shit. Nobody. But if you keep allowing it, it's gonna keep happening. He's coming back because you're letting him come back, baby. That's a self-esteem issue. It ain't because he love you so much, babe. You letting him come back. You letting him have his way. You letting him get his eat his have his cake and eat it too. That's the issue. Your self-esteem. No, y'all, that usually I ain't talking about like grown men. Usually, guys, if you leave the door open, they're gonna run back in. They're coming back. Like, honestly, and what the guy that you keep going back to, that you keep, or he keeps coming back to you, you keep letting him come back. Vice versa. You keep going back. You keep going back. You keep, it's a cycle. Y'all break up, you make up. You break up and you make up. So, right. What he really believes or thinks about you, y'all, really, you're this man's favorite dummy. You are this man's favorite dummy. Before anybody takes offense to anything that I just said, I'm not calling you a dummy. I don't know everybody on here. Probably don't know me that well. I am not calling you a dummy. And if it helps you sleep better at night, if you feel like I'm calling you a dummy, I'm not, sweetie. I've taken somebody back after they hurt and betrayed me. So if I'm a dummy, I'll be that too. But I'm not calling you one. Just know this is what they thinking though. You just their favorite dummy. Right? That's how he gonna view you. Like he know no matter whatever he do to you, she'll be back. Shit, I can go back. I'm going back home. She'll be all right. She gonna cry about it. I'm gonna go buy some flowers. I go take her out. We'll be cool. She'll let me come back. Nobody should be able to say this shit about you. Nobody. It's not that damn deep to me. I'm sorry, but it's not. It is not that deep. Ooh. Know that since I'm talking about it, there's a difference. I've said this before. There's a difference between like a ride or die and a dummy. Ride or die and a dummy. Now everybody like they misconstrued it too, or they doing it on purpose, but they take it completely out of context and they confuse it too. It is easy. It's an easy term. It shouldn't be. What I see as a ride or die, literally somebody that's got your back through thick or thin, like ups and downs, highs and lows, all that kind of stuff. Even if you're married, sickness and in health, that is a ride or die to me. Like this person won't leave you, you know what I'm saying, high and dry because you got laid off. Somebody getting laid off, that's something that they couldn't control, right? Something beyond my control. But this person won't leave you when something like when life happens, period. When life happens, right? They're gonna help you wherever you lack. Even if you can't afford everything like you used to when you had your job and you had your career and you had your finances in order, they're gonna be right there for you or with you and for you. They ain't gonna run off on you pretty much, right? They're gonna hold you down, you know what I'm saying, while lifting you up if need be, right? And whatever, like wherever you lack it, they got you. That's what I feel is a ride or die. Now, when most guys view as a woman as a ride or die, y'all literally they want you to be a damn dummy, or they feel these ride or dies are really the way that they describe them now. It's a dummy. It's a dummy. These guys expect you to stay and accept whatever they put you through, whatever bullshit they put you through. What's the BS, Keena? I got you. Whatever, whatever shit they did to you, if you start doing it, they wouldn't like it. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. And we ain't cheating is not a end all be all to a relationship, marriage, whatever. But it's a good one. It's a big one. But like for me, hell, if you secretly texting somebody, shit, go ahead and cheat. You hiding it, so it's something. It's like you leaving that door open. You can go ahead and do it. Whatever though the bullshit, whatever you were doing, or if you did it, it would be a problem if they found out about it. That's the bullshit I'm speaking about, right? Okay, so said all that to say, y'all, chivalry is not dead. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we just come into these relationships with unhealed traumas, unhealed, problems. We don't heal them. Self-esteem, that is a problem when you have low self-esteem. You're gonna go in a relationship like that. And it ain't gonna be good for nobody. Cause again, as a woman, you're gonna take on the caretaker role. This man, you got a vehicle, you got a car, you got a nice job, and he don't have none of that. Again, you at work working hard, slaving every day. He at home playing the game, and this man got your car dropping you off at work, unequally yoked. Y'all don't even match. But that's what you wanted because you have to be needed. Go heal, ladies. Men, again, you come in this relationship, you have to be needed. Well, you're going to end up being controlling. Controlling is a form of abuse, just period. I don't care how you put it. It's if you got to feel like you can't function unless this damn woman needs you, something is wrong with you. And I don't want anybody like that around me. I do feel like everybody needs somebody before that's taken out of context. I do. Like, I feel like when you start getting, you know, bonded in your relationship or whatever, I feel that everybody needs somebody at some point. I do. I feel like eventually you need a man for the things you can't do for yourself. When he's showing you that he can love you and lead and guide and, you know, Mr. Nasty Time, all that good stuff. I feel like you need somebody eventually. But as far as like depending on them, no, that's not how that works. Chivalry's not dead, y'all. We simply just don't know our worth. Period. We don't know our worth. Like too many of us like have low self-esteem and we don't realize it. We don't. I hope I trigger somebody. Maybe you can, start working on healing, right? No, y'all. Listen to these. I'm about to end soon, okay? Don't give up on 'em. Listen to me. Know that a lot of men do the bare minimum because we've accepted less. We made it okay. Did you hear me? A lot of men do the bare minimum because we started accepting less. We did. We made it okay. They won't do any better, y'all, if we don't demand more and demand better treatment. Just period. Period. Somebody tell me if I'm speaking. I see my aunt. I see Keena. Y'all keep let me know if I'm speaking. I know I am. I know I am. Y'all, okay, I've spoken on this topic before. This topic I'm referring to a couple episodes ago, I believe, or one long ago. And the topic was, is cheating a deal breaker, right? Because I have been seeing it so much. And again, that's how I get a lot of my topics, just about living everyday life or things I've gone through or things that I see people talking about a lot. That's how I get my topics. So I asked a while ago, there was a topic of an episode, is cheating a deal breaker, right? And a lot of women said no. Y'all, when I say that it hurts me, it hurts. It's disheartening, first of all, because I just said we started accepting less, right? So that's what the men are gonna do. The bare fucking minimum. It pisses me off, and it's disheartening because it's like, am I ever gonna get in a decent relationship? Because we accept less. How is that okay? Cheating is not a deal breaker for you. How is it not okay, y'all? Like it's like we've been conditioned to feel this way. Somebody cheating on you or disregarding your feelings or just being selfish in the moment, a selfish act, they're cheating on you, and you're going to tell me that you're okay with it. Like you have peace. You just peaceful about it. This man come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what he been doing. He go straight to the shower. Or you hadn't heard from him. He's changed. His attitude has changed. Everything about him has changed. Your intuition ain't lying to you, but you okay with it. You know he cheated on you, but it's not a deal breaker. I truly don't believe that. I just feel we've been conditioned to feel this way. I feel like, honestly, most women who say that really don't mean it. I don't. That's just how I feel, though. Like when you say cheating is not a deal breaker, what do you think these guys gonna do? Somebody answer that. Make that make sense. It don't. It won't. When you say that cheating is not a deal breaker for you, what do you think most of these guys are gonna do? I'm not saying real men because we can't never speak for all real men. I don't think so. There's some real men out here who really only desire to have one woman, at one time. But when you parade saying that cheating is not a deal breaker, what do you think they're going to do? You're making it okay. You are giving them what they call the hall pass. You made it okay. When you, I hate this too. When you say, when you hear or see or hear women say things like, he come home to me every night, or he know where home is and shit like that. Baby, what do you think that means? Are you okay with that? We've been conditioned to feel this way. We started accepting less, and then that's what we're gonna get. Less every time. Every time. If that comes to like being a father, that comes to being in a relationship. We accepted less. We started accepting less. Now that's what we're getting because we made it okay, is what I keep saying, y'all. Yeah, he come home every night, but that's bullshit. So you cool with this man doing whatever he wants to you, and he gonna lay there and tell you that he love you. You wanted to be with this one person, but they just dogging you out. But you cool with it because you know he come home every night, or he know where home is. You don't think he know where her house at too? Miss me, this bullshit. I'm telling y'all, this BS, y'all. Stop settling. We have got to get back to a place where we up our standard and raise our standards. Act like a damn queen. You are there. Just know if you say things like this, if you tolerate less, or if you tolerate all the bullshit, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Ooh. We have to get back to a point because I done got worked up, y'all. But I'm compassionate about this because I can't stand it. I really cannot, y'all. We got to get back to a point, literally, where like we're not accepting the bare minimum because we gonna get it. We gonna get it, point blank period. If nothing changes, we're going to get it. You are settling, sis. Whoever you are, stop. I don't want to hear nobody close to me say that shit because you know what you sound like. I don't want to hear you. If you close to my vicinity, I'm sure gonna correct you. He know where home is, so well, she ain't a deal breaker for me. Hell, I mean, he can go cheat. I know he coming back home. You think about that shit. Yeah, I know it's a double standard out here. I know it is. What you do or what the men do, women can't do. I understand it. It's a double standard. Well, I don't understand it, but there's a double standard whether I want to, get it or not. Because what a lot of guys do, if women did it, you're gonna be hoes and bitches for days. We know that. Those are just facts, right? You speak to another man, you're gonna be a hoe and a bitch. They can entertain all the women in the world though, and it's fine, it's cool. Like that, whoever made this song, I just know everybody said it's okay when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. The things that they do to us, and we accept, we made it okay. We accept the bare minimum. Them cheating on us and doing whatever we want and still be there. Just know, had you done that shit to him, he'd be gone. Up your standards, y'all. Up your worth, your self worth, your self esteem. It matters. If we keep accepting it, y'all, it's going to keep happening. Our self esteem is low. A collection of us, all of us, work on it. Work on it. Ooh. All right. I got one more and I'm really finna get off, y'all. My bad. I just, okay. Yes, gone. They be gone fast, is all I'm saying. Whatever you did, if the things they did to us, if we did it, they be gone. All right. I got a couple more facts, y'all. I'm getting out of here because I done got worked up, but I think it's this is good though. Y'all, we gotta get our worth back up. I'm telling you, self-worth, self-esteem. So this one honestly might strike a nerve, or it might piss somebody out. But again, on King's Corner, we healing over here. We are healing. I'm trying to trigger you. Not make you hurt, not make you mad or anything like that, make you want to curse me out. But I do want us to heal. I'll just say that. So like I've never really, honestly, I've never had this problem. Like because of my mindset and the way that I just honestly the way God made me is the only way I can reason or way that I can think of, right? But I'll just say this, and you figure out the rest. Well, I'm gonna talk about it, but you remember how back in the day, like the elderly, or even your mom or your aunts, they'll say some stuff like, "There's some things that should be left to the imagination." Y'all know what I'm talking about. There are some things that should be left to the imagination. Again, this episode stems around self-worth and self-esteem. Anybody get where I'm going? Drop a thumb if you get it. Drop a thumb if you get it. Some things should be left to the imagination. Anybody know where I'm going with it? What I'm saying is, y'all, a lot of guys don't even get excited over sexy clothes and lingerie no more, right? Because they can see this shit every day when they walk outside. Y'all feeling me? Are you feeling me? Self-esteem. Their stuff don't excite them, right? It don't excite them. They can see it outside every day when they walk outside, any day of the week. We've got to respect and love ourselves like enough, y'all, not to seek that kind of attention. Again, I have not had this problem. Y'all know me. If you know me personally, look at me. I'm a thick girl. But even if God had wired me the same way, like mentally, I got this same brain of mine. I feel like some things should be left in the bedroom for that intimate moment with you and whoever you're with. I don't think that's for everybody to see. But when your self esteem is low, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna go outside because you seeking that attention. What you gotta understand is somebody should be looking or trying to get to know you for you, the inside of you, and seeing what's in there, how you treat people, right? Your morals, things like that. Not what you have on the outside, but when your self esteem is low, there's one thing you're gonna do. It's good. This is good. Just know, y'all, that you can get whoever you want fully clothed. Just period. Fully clothed with all your clothes on. You can get whoever you want with all your clothes on. This is self esteem. We're talking about self esteem. Y'all, we have got to do better. We've got to do better. And I'm done, y'all. I'm done. If anybody want to leave, I'm done. I'm just talking. But you know, I got to give my ending and all that. We've got to do better with our self esteem. We've got to. We've started accepting less, and what we allow is going to continue, y'all. These guys gonna keep doing the bare minimum because like shit, we ain't required anything else. We haven't asked for more. We have not demanded more. They're gonna keep doing the bare minimum. Again, whether that's being a father, whether that's being, in a relationship. Let's work on our self-esteem, man, our self-worth. Because a lot of us is there, like we're there, we don't even realize it. First, y'all, we gotta treat and love ourselves as queens. We are queens. We're queens. You're a queen. I'm a queen. I don't care, like physically, my body, I don't care what it's made like. I don't care about none of that. Physical does not define me. On the inside, I know what type of person I am. I know, you know what I'm saying? I am a person of integrity, and I teach my son about that every day, literally. Integrity. I mean that when these cameras are off, when we are home, when I'm behind closed doors at work, when I'm, here with my boys or do whatever, when nobody's watching, how I conduct myself is how I be around everybody else. Right? That's just me. And y'all, we gotta treat ourselves as queens because we are that. When you don't play about you, y'all, most of these guys will not come trying to play with you or play you. That is a word, and I hope you heard me. When you don't play about you, most of these guys will not come trying to play with you or play you. But you gotta be in that place where you don't even play about. I don't play about me now, right? I don't play about me now. Fuck with my body. I don't care nothing about how I look on this, right? I ain't gonna never be the prettiest. I ain't gonna never be the smallest, the smartest, none of that, right? But I've been working on me, like my confidence and my self esteem, because when your self esteem is low, you're gonna allow people to do whatever they want to you. And tell me if that's peaceful. It's not. Tell me it's peaceful. It's not, y'all. This shit is not peaceful. It's not peaceful. Nobody. I don't care who you are. I think most of us want that, you know, we want to be in this committed relationship with one person. With, that person helps you where you lack, right? They support you. They hold you up, hold you down. They uplift you, encourage you, help you, stay focused, make sure your mental is good, satisfy you in every way that they can. Vice versa, you doing the same thing, right? Everybody wants it. I think that just that one person. A lot of times when you hear these women say that they cool with a man cheating on them or cheating is not a deal breaker, is because they've been through so much. Self-esteem is low at this point. It's not you, baby. It's not you. But we've started to say that he know what home is or cheating is not a deal breaker. So shit, he gonna do it. We're accepting less. We're accepting the bare minimum. We have got, we have got to raise our standards, work on our self work on healing yourself, y'all. Start like with the things that you find about yourself that you don't like. If you feel it's negative about you, like look at yourself. What don't you like? We'll start working on it. Work on it. Y'all have heard me say, of course, a bunch of times. One thing I have always struggled with, especially my adult life, is my weight. I don't like the weight on my body, but it don't really affect my self esteem. I tell you that. Do I like it? No, but again, like I said, when it's something that I'm ready to do, I'll do it. But still, can't nobody come to me and tell me anything about myself. You can say something about my weight, attempting to hurt my feelings if you want. Shit, I look at myself every day. I know it's there. But I can guarantee you, if you are examining my in like my body, the inside of my body, and the traits that I hold, the characteristics that I hold, like if you were looking at us and comparing us, which you shouldn't compare, but I'm just saying this person, whoever tried to hurt me and say something about my physical, that ain't gonna hurt. Deep down, I know I'm a better person than you, simply because of the way that I treat people and I treat others. We got to work on ourselves, y'all. So we won't think that chivalry is dead because despite what you heard, it's not dead. It's not dead, period. We got to work on ourselves. Most importantly, y'all, we got to work on our self esteem. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Whew, that was, I'm damn, I've been on here 30 some minutes. It was good though. Hey, y'all. Y'all let me know you in here. I see y'all. I have to go back and read your comments. Look at Leisha, my girl. Thank you so much for coming. Leah, thank you, baby. Sis, thank you. Jessica, my first time seeing you. Look at that. Somebody told me, I had a friend tell me last week. She said before you start going live, just ask is every episode you do, ask like who's new. Anybody new coming. Excuse me. Hey Jessica, thank you for coming. Keona, my sister. I You gotta text me, Keona. Y'all enjoy the night? I did. I mean, I did myself, honestly. Caravan girl, you done came through. Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all coming, man. Anybody still over here on YouTube? Anybody? Once, twice? Okay, text me. Yeah, I'm gonna text you right back because I'm gonna stay up and edit this video. So I'm usually up, y'all. It's what 10:08 now. So when I get off here, I stay down here. I'm in my little. Everybody think I'm in the studio when they see pictures of this. I'm not. I'm in my house, y'all. I'm in my house. Okay, I just got your text. I'm gonna text you right back when I get off, Keanu. But yeah, I'm in my house, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at and edit the video. I'm gonna put it on a podcast site. So like when me talking right now to y'all on YouTube and Facebook, this part gonna be cut out, but because it's going on a podcast site. Anybody got any questions for me? Any suggestions, topics, whatever? Did you enjoy tonight? Let me know why you're here if you want to. Um, Anybody come at a later date, you are welcome to go to any of the podcast sites if you want. Again, a lot of people prefer those. That's why podcasts are so popular now because you don't have to sit and try to watch a video. So you can just listen to me while you're driving, while you're cleaning, while working out. Some people listen to them as well. I'm on a bunch, so too many even try to name. Just Google me, Keena's Corner Podcast. They will give you a way to listen to me. It's a bunch. All right, y'all ain't got nothing to say to me. If not, I'm about to go. Y'all, this is one of the first times in a long time my mama ain't on here. I bet she sleeps. She gonna call me, Keena. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Shakisha Edmondson. That sound familiar. Shakisha. My girl. Okay. All right. I know who you are. Come on in. All right. Let me get my ending. What y'all? I appreciate. I appreciate y'all for coming. I thank you so much for rocking it out with your girl. This is season 4. We've been doing good. It's it for tonight, y'all. This is it for tonight. Again, I appreciate you for coming. Before I get out of here, please, y'all, for me, if you would, if you are not following or subscribe to my page on Facebook, Keena's Corner Podcast. It's a page. Please go like it for me. Follow the page. Please. I'd appreciate it. Cuz, what's up, baby? My girl Shawanda. That's what I'm talking about. Again, y'all, if you are not following Keena's Corner page on Facebook, please go do that for me. If you want to, you're welcome to subscribe. Subscription is only $1 a month. I'm not asking that you must or that you may, but if you want to support me a little further, that's one way you can. I appreciate that. Again, y'all, if you are looking for another way to listen to me other than YouTube Live, I'm available on nearly mostly every podcast site. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon, many, a bunch of them, y'all. Overcast is a bunch. So I'm gonna get out here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in to season 4, episode 4 of Keena's Corner. This is episode 34 in total, y'all. Episode 34 in total. We moving. I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I'm your girl Keena from Keena's Corner, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all. Mwah. Talk to you next week.